Top 7 Best 40-inch Smart TV 2023. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. Samsung Q90B. We're still putting the finishing touches to our longer-term Samsung Q90B review, but having spent quality time with it for our initial hands-on review, we can confidently say that it's a refined and impressive set that delivers flagship-level specifications for a lower price tag. This is a Quantum Dot Mini LED display with excellent color and contrast, and while it's not quite up there with the best OLED TV, it delivers much better brightness, making it a good option for brightly lit rooms. It struggles a little bit with very dark movies. OLED remains the best choice for that kind of viewing, but for CGI-heavy movies, action movies, and colorful TV shows, it's superb. It's also very good for gaming, with built-in Xbox game streaming, VRR, and AMD FreeSync Pro Premium. TV of this size tend to fall down when it comes to their sound, but this model has Samsung's Q Symphony. With compatible Samsung soundbars, it becomes part of a wider surround sound system. This smaller model doesn't have the object tracking sound plus of the larger models, but it does have the light version that delivers positional audio for a more immersive experience. Number 6. Hisense A7-1200 Roku TV. This low-price Hisense TV may be the best way to save some pennies on a new 43-inch TV, although you will have to settle for some compromises. This is a great value television, and the Roku TV platform is always a joy to use thanks to its sleek interface, well-organized tile icons, and broad app support. But as a 4K HDR TV, it struggles a little bit with SD or HD. It's best connected to high-resolution sources. We weren't impressed by the audio either. It's pretty clear where some corners have been cut to keep the price so low. If you want a cheap TV, though, and aren't put off by some scratchy audio or bungled up scaling, this could be a smart way to watch 4K content on a budget. Number 5. TCL 4 Series. The TCL 4 Series isn't as exciting as the company's 6 Series QLED with Mini LED, but it's surprisingly good value at around $200 and a solid choice in our best TCL TV guide. The 4 Series is available in 2 different variations based on its smart platform, either Roku TV or Android TV, but we strongly recommend opting for the Roku model for smoother performance, usability, and security. Disappointingly, the 4 Series doesn't have all the latest specs. No HDMI 2.1, VRR, ALM, etc. But it does support HDR10 and HLG forms of HDR, has a built-in 800 2.11 ACK wireless antenna, and has one HDMI port with ARC, which is great for folks who want to cut down on the number of remotes in their house. Number 4. Samsung 43 QN90A. This is the smallest TV with Samsung's high-end Neo QLED TV tech, which combines the colors and brightness that QLED is famous for with a next-gen Mini LED backlight, which means even more lights are squeezed into a thinner panel. In our testing, its peak HDR brightness blasted well over 1,000 nits, and in some modes it can reach nearly 2,000 nits, compared to the 700 nits of brightness from the LG C2. You can see this TV is the exception when it comes to punchy, dazzling HDR. And with the localized dimming of its tiny LED lights, its contrast between light and dark is better than the other LCD TV here. By a huge margin, the OLED TV still has the edge. Samsung's excellent image processing means that you will get super sharp 4K images and excellent upscaling. And like other Samsung TV, it's great for gaming with very low latency in its gaming mode, but there's a catch here. Most QN90 sizes feature 4K 120Hz and VRR support from next-gen consoles, but not at this size. For gamers, the LG C2 remains the champ. But if you want bright HDR that can be viewed even in a bright sunlit room, this is the pick. Number 3. Samsung BU8500. With the BU8500, Samsung has set out to deliver a superb all-rounder for a very affordable price, and we think it's achieved exactly that. For a relatively small price, you are getting 4K HDR, albeit without Dolby Vision, 3 HDMIs, voice control, 2 remote controls, and all the apps you might want. It's not up there with the very best TV that costs many times more, but it delivers much better picture quality than you'd expect at this price. The only real downside is that its speakers are very weedy, but at this price you can afford to add a decent soundbar. Number 2. Vizio V-Series V435H11 US. The V in the Vizio V-Series TV has always stood for value, but you could easily argue that it should stand for versatile instead, as this is one of the most feature-rich TV in the budget category. With support for HDR, HDR10, HDR10+, Dolby Vision, and HLG Plus Chromecast and AirPlay built in, the V-Series is a veritable Swiss Army knife of budget TV. Unfortunately, despite all these technologies, the V-Series is still a pretty budget-oriented set. We describe the picture quality as fair because its contrast isn't off the charts and its color saturation could use some work too. Its biggest issue is that of awful off-axis viewing, more than 45 degrees that quickly turns what is a fine and acceptable picture to a really desaturated mess. If you can stay perfectly in front of it, don't mind less than stellar image quality, and can deal with a few issues in speed and performance, however, it's an affordable TV series that packs in a lot of the technology that makes the top TV from LG and Samsung the best in the world. Number 1. LG OLED D42C2. The LG C2 is the first OLED 4K TV to come in a 42-inch size, finally bringing this premium screen technology to compact TV. If you're a hardcore movie lover looking for the most cinematic images possible from this size of TV, this is it. The search is over. Stop now. Because each individual pixel generates its own light. You get perfect precision in scenes that contrast light and dark, with true black right next to bright lights. You also get very impressive nuance in dark scenes, bringing out more detail in these moments than LED TV can manage. And it's also packed with all of LG's latest and greatest image tech. You get its highest-end image processing, so everything looks totally sharp and natural on the 4K screen. And it also supports HDMI 2.1 on all of its HDMI ports, so there's 4K 120Hz and VRR support for next-gen gaming. This is 100% future-proofed. It's the best small TV for gaming right now, no question. So guys, that's all for the top 7 best 40-inch smart TV 2023. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care. Bye.